If you ever want to know what it feels like to have your entire social life, your dignity, and your chances of ever speaking to a girl again completely vaporized in exactly 3 seconds, let me tell you about the lover meme incident. It was a Tuesday afternoon, and my brain was already fried from Mr. Henderson's AP biology class. We had just finished our midterm presentations. I'd spent 3 days practicing in front of the mirror, all for one reason. Her name was Amy. Amy is, well, she's perfect. She sits in the front row, actually understands photosynthesis, and has this laugh that makes you forget how to breathe. I spent the entire presentation trying to make eye contact with her, hoping she'd see me as some kind of scientific genius, instead of the guy who accidentally sneezed on his poster board during slide 1. Anyway, I was sitting in my room afterward, trying to recover from the stress, when my phone buzzed on the desk. I quickly glanced at it. The screen was a bit dusty and the notification banner was partially cut off, but my eyes locked onto the key details. It said, "Amy, nice job." My heart did a backflip. My stomach did a front flip. Amy was texting me. She was DMing me to say I did a nice job on the presentation. This was it. The universe was finally giving me a win. Without thinking, without even opening the actual app to read the full message, I unlocked my phone, opened my keyboard, and swiped to my hidden folder of reaction images. I had this super cringe lover meme saved. It was a chubby hamster wearing a tiny top hat holding a giant red rose with the text, "You make my heart go squeak, squeak. Be mine, cutie pie." It was meant to be sent as a joke, but in my state of absolute euphoria, I thought, hey, let's be bold. I tapped the meme, I hit send, and then the screen loaded. My eyes slowly scanned the top of the chat window. It didn't say Amy, it said AMYR. And it wasn't a private DM, it was the AP biology class group chat with 40 classmates and Mr. Henderson. My stomach tightened into a knot so tight it could have held together a suspension bridge. Within seconds, the little gray bubbles at the bottom of the screen started dancing. People were typing. The notifications started popping up like rapid-fire artillery. I started to breathe heavily. I tried to go back to my reply to delete it. I pressed down on the image of the hamster, waiting for the delete for everyone menu to pop up. But because the chat was suddenly flooded with 20 people typing at once, the screen kept jumping and scrolling up. Every single time I tried to tap my message, the chat refreshed, and I ended up tapping someone else's message. It was buried deep in a landslide of confusion. Amir, who is not my crush, but a 6'2" guy who wears cargo shorts and takes the class presidency way too seriously, was the first to reply. He wrote, "Thank you, but my name is Amir, and I do not think hamster memes are relevant to the cellular respiration homework." Nervous laugh, I felt a cold sweat break out across my forehead. My thumbs were shaking so badly I could barely type. I had to fix this. I had to find a loophole. That's when a stroke of genius hit me. I'll play the oldest card in the book. The annoying younger sibling excuse. It's classic. It's foolproof. I quickly typed, "Oh my god, guys, so sorry." My little brother Leo grabbed my phone while I was getting a glass of water. He's literally obsessed with hamsters and thinks he's a master troll. So sorry about that. I hit send. I held my breath. For a few seconds, the chat went quiet. Then Sarah wrote, "Lol, classic, little dreamers." Toby sent, "Haha, no worries." A wave of pure relief washed over me. My shoulders dropped. I leaned back in my chair. The crisis was averted. The lie worked. I'd successfully navigated the social minefield. I was safe. Or so I thought. Because Amir Patel does not know the meaning of the word relax. He replied, "DG, as the administrator of this academic group chat, I am obligated to point out that allowing unauthorized minors access to school-affiliated communications violates our digital safety guidelines. If your account is compromised, I will have to temporarily restrict your posting privileges until we can verify your identity." I sat up straight. "Are you kidding me, Amir?" I muttered to my empty room. Before I could type a defense, the notification sound chimed again. But this time it wasn't a student. It was Mr. Henderson, the teacher. The 60-year-old man who still uses a physical planner and prints out emails. He had joined the chat. Mr. Henderson wrote, "I am seeing some highly irregular messages in this study group. DG, while I appreciate family dynamics, this forum is strictly for AP biology. Please ensure your younger siblings do not utilize your student account. Also, Amir is correct. We must maintain decorum." My face was burning hot. I was practically melting into my chair. But the universe wasn't done playing with me yet. The notification bar slid down. Amy? Wait, did DG just call Amir a cutie pie? It was her. The actual Amy. She had logged on, she had seen the hamster, she'd seen my cringe excuse, and now she was laughing. My brain short-circuited. Then the floodgates opened. Toby sent a skull emoji. Sarah sent a gif of a hamster crying. Another classmate, Kyle, wrote, "Bro, DG is shooting his shot with the class president. Bold move." Amir, being the completely literal-minded robot that he is, replied to Amy, "I assure you, Amy, there is no romantic relationship between DG and myself. I'm strictly focused on my studies and my upcoming debate tournament." Kyle replied, "That's exactly what someone in a secret hamster-based relationship would say." I watched the screen in absolute horror as the entire class of 40 people began shipping me with Amir, all while my actual crush watched, commenting with laughing emojis. Pure panic. My phone was vibrating so hard it was practically buzzing off my desk like an angry hornet. I had to delete that post. I had to. I didn't care about the brother lie anymore. I just needed the hamster holding the rose to vanish from the face of the earth. I scrolled up frantically, my fingers slipping on the sweaty glass of my screen. I finally found the hamster. I pressed and held it. The menu popped up. Delete. I tapped it. But instead of delete for everyone, the only option was delete for me. No. I had waited too long. The app's 5-minute time limit for deleting sent messages had expired while I was typing out my long-winded little brother. Excuse. I let out a low, pathetic groan. In a state of absolute, unadulterated desperation, I decided my only option was to leave the group chat entirely. If I wasn't in the group, maybe the meme would somehow look less associated with me. I don't know, my brain was running on pure adrenaline and zero logic. I tapped, leave group. But I forgot one crucial detail. When you leave a group chat, the app doesn't do it quietly. A massive, bold notification appeared at the bottom of the screen. DG has left the group. It looked like a massive, flashing sign of guilt. It was the digital equivalent of throwing a smoke bomb, tripping over a chair, and crashing through a window to escape a room. My phone rang. It was a FaceTime call from Kyle. I answered it, and his red, laughing face filled the screen. "Bro!" he screamed. "Why did you leave? Amir is currently writing a formal apology statement to you. This is the funniest thing that has ever happened in AP Bio." I hung up on him. I threw my phone onto my bed. I covered my face with a pillow and screamed into the void. Mr. Henderson had probably already emailed my parents. Amy thought I was a weirdo. Amir thought I was harassing him with rodents. My life was officially over. The next morning at school was a walk of shame of biblical proportions. When I walked into AP Biology, the room went dead silent. Amir avoided eye contact completely, clutching his binder to his chest like it was a shield against hamster-based affection. Mr. Henderson gave me a stern look and said, "DG, I trust your phone is now under lock and key?" I just nodded, my face burning. But the worst part? As I sat down, Amy leaned over from the front row. She smiled, slid a sticky note onto my desk, and walked away. I opened it. It was a hand-drawn picture of a hamster holding a flower with the words, "Nice job on the presentation, cutie pie." Nervous laugh. I didn't know whether to run out of the school crying or frame the sticky note on my wall. I guess it turned out okay. But I'm still changing my name and moving to another state just to be safe. Now I need you guys to make me feel less pathetic. What is the absolute worst, most awkward message or image you've ever accidentally sent to a school or work group chat? Did you manage to delete it in time, or did you have to face the music? Let me know in the comments below, because I need to feel less alone right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of my stories.